Hey guys, it's Mad Friday and welcome back. Right, a couple of videos ago, someone asked in the comments, do I ever have a bad game? The answer is yes, lots of bad games, and at the minute, doesn't matter what server I play on, the games have been atrocious and I've had to play like an absolute madman to even get a decent result, let alone something worth showing you guys. So, I've been playing like an absolute nutter, been getting killed a fair bit. But because I've been playing like a nutter, I've had a couple of replays in the last week. Even though the teams have been atrocious, I've had a couple of replays that are going to fill this week's videos, and they are pretty good in my opinion. Right, so obviously I'm out in the Object 430 version 2. I've not had it that long. I wouldn't say it's the best tier 9 medium, but it suits me down to the ground. I love the way it plays. This tank did have more gun depression, it would be completely OP, so I'm quite happy with it how it is. Well, I'm not happy with it. I can do things with this that I can't do in some of the other tanks, although this one can't do some of the things like Centurion 7-1. If you get that thing hold down on a ridge line, that is the king. However, this tank, you cannot do ridge lines really, because the turret's at the back and you only have a couple of degrees of gun depression. You really can't do that sort of thing. So you have to play this more like, wow, a heavy heavy medium or a medium heavy, if you know what I mean. Right, so this game didn't go very well at the start. You can see I've derped 2 shots now into the rocks, facing up against a WZ. Lots of 134 and an E50. They're backing off. There's got quite a few people with me, so you would think this would be fairly simple. Yeah, well, don't think that. Right, so I'm getting hull down. Because this tank is so low profile, exactly the same with the tank before as well, the Object 416, you can even use little divots in roads to get your hull hidden and just have your turret exposed. Look at the team list, we're currently even on kills. It's 2 for us and 2 for them. Boys are pushing in. I'm going to push in as well. But if the enemies don't push this corner and you push past, you come into view of all the people sat at the back, you come into view of all the people up on Campus Hill, which is why I'm going to this rock. I'm going to side scrape off this rock. Noob shot again. It's the start of this match. I didn't play very well at all, but I do redeem myself later on. Right, so I'm just trying to bait a shot out the WZ. He fires, somebody else gives me time to come out and put one into him.
Enemies got us in their sights.
Right, so our guys are steaming in. There we go. One gets spotted up on the hill. It's a heavy tank of some kind. Look at the rest of the map. It's pretty much just us left. They are pushing around the back of the hill towards the artillery. They're over the bridge, they're up the middle. I'm not doing particularly well here, so it's time to go do something different. That is not going to work. All we're going to achieve there, just by sitting there, is getting shot. Making a push like that works, but you can't stop. You have to keep your momentum. If you get held up, you're just sitting ducks really, so it's time to mosey on. See from the team list now, we are down by 4 tanks now. It's not looking good. Right, so we've outflanked, we found a low health E50. Aim up shot, it's critical to kill that guy in 1 shot. There we go. Backing off. Don't want to get hit by their artillery. No idea where they are yet. So we pulled 1 number back. You can see all the enemy's TDs are pushing through our base. They've just killed the artillery, so we have no artillery support now. So what I could do now is just steam on in there, but there's enemies at the back of the bridge, there's enemies pushing round from our base, so there's no point steaming in, you're just going to get absolutely wasted. I'm going to find myself a nice little hold down position. Missed a shot on the Jagdpanther, but the T-30 comes in and we put a nice shot into him. So I'm hold down now. The Object 430 version 2 has a lovely turret. Make a mistake here, I'm using the heat. I'm terrible for using a premium round for when I need to, but then always forgetting to turn it off. Cost me a lot of money, a lot of extra money I don't need to spend. Right, here comes a Centurion 7-1. He's got the 105, he's got the APCR as well. Bounce a shot from the Panther 2. Just keep and hold down. There's enough of these guys around that corner, they could have just rushed me and it would have all been over. Centurion 7-1, he comes in, I absorb the shot, and we kill him. Happy days. Right, where's the T-30? Oh, there's the Jagdpanther. Rush that shot. But we track him. I don't know if I tracked him in place or he's moving. There we go. DPM of this gun's pretty cool. Uh-oh, that's a T-30. Angle, angle, angle. Yes! And it bounced him off my front plate. I need to back up. I need to get out the Jagdpanther's view so I can do the roundy on this guy. Ouch, that one hurt. No, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Boom. Bye-bye T-30. Right, where's that Jagdpanther? Don't know, he's snuck off. Right, so we've fairly evened up the numbers. We're only one behind now. I could easily do this. There's the Jagdpanther. No time to hang around. Just get round him. Go a little bit too far, but I'm going to beat this tractor first anyway. So we kill that Jagdpanther. Oh, one of our friendlies is gone. And there's the artillery. The artillery finally finds me. They always do. Right, so now an interesting situation. Their Jagdpanther is pushing in on our last heavy. I can't see what it is. He's on low health, but there's a VKB over there with a lot of health. Oh, I arrived a fraction too late. I killed the Jagd target. There's the artillery and a VKB. No point whatsoever trying to fight from there. Right, so I'm just going to fast forward the replay a little bit. Right, so here I go. I hit the nitrous button. And we're going to flank all the way round. It's me versus a VKB and an artillery. And you can see how little health I've got. Literally nothing. Even if I was to accidentally ram the VKB, I would kill myself and nothing else would happen. Right, so here I go. My idea was to get rid of the artillery first. Right, so I'm still not spotted. I'm still not spotted. Ah, he's gone. That ruined my plan. Right, so over voice chat they're all telling me to go cap. But if I go cap now, I don't know where they are. They could be anywhere near. I need at least a minute 40, is it, to cap? Oh, and I get spotted. How did I get spotted and not spot them? If it's the VKB, I've got way better camo value. Right, so I was trying to get away as quick as I could. Oh no, and there he is. I get one in. He donks his first shot. He starts to back up. That is exactly what he should do. Can I get in time? Can I get in time? I need to get under his gun. And I think he hit me with a HE round there. Absolutely exactly what he should have done. And fair play to him. I have no idea if he camped back of his map the whole time, but he won the game for his team. And there we go. Right, I did 4,795 damage. I blocked 1,100, which is not bad. Picked up a high caliber and a top gun. But that was still not enough for me to win that game. You can see our ST1 had a good game too, and the E50 had an okay game. But some of the other guys there really needed to put in just a little bit more work for me to be able to secure that game. Right, so that one was a loss, but you could see how hard I was trying to play. Even when I was massively outnumbered, I didn't give up. I just kept getting stuck in and managed to even the numbers up. But we lost a couple of our guys at the end there, and the VKB just had too much health, and the artillery probably would have killed me anyway. Right, so on to the next replay. So this game, I'm in the same tank again, the Object 430 version 2. Now I don't normally put the team list in at the start, but I've left it in on purpose. Some of you might know what I'm on about. I wrote this game off from the start, to be honest. And from what happens with the team deployment at the start, I was just sat there really, just looking at the map, wondering what was going on, and listening to the team chat, and listening to the amount of BS that was coming out of their mouths. They talk like they're Rommel, but they play like they're a 5-year-old girl. That's all I'm going to say on that subject. On to my own gameplay. Again, I played like an absolute nutcase. It's not faultless, but I seem to overcome certain adversities. My English is terrible. Anyway, right, so I'm going up the normal place. Got the armour for being round here. Get spotted. 1390.
Ammo up.
He's going bugger off.
Let's find another target.
Looks like our light tank wants him dead. And there he goes. Pick up a bit of assist there. So I'm just trying to spot from here. As you can see from the team deployment on the mini-map, there's a whole platoon of tier 9s sat in the same spot. And that's where they're going to stay. Like I said, I pretty much wrote this game off from the team list, and my worries were justified from the team deployment. So I just sat here, to be honest, for a while. I wasn't going to push up without any support. There we go. I'm just looking at them, wondering what the hell is going on. Right, so we've got a light pushing in. He spots a heavy tank up there, and we have an E75 as well. So I feel a little bit more comfortable now there's an E75 with me. Trouble is that TD and the M103, I think it's an AMX AC48 or a Bosch there. Where they are now, if they have any TD set up on their spawn, they're going to be able to snipe me really bad, so I didn't want to push too far.
Target locked.
Right, so I'm just going to exploit the weakness of the M103 there. The very top of the turret is pathetic, the top of that turret. Ever conscious of their artillery, just trying to stay hugged behind this rock. I want this E75 to push in really.
They found us.
But he's probably thinking the same as me. He probably doesn't want to go too far, just in case. Right, I'm starting to take some shots in the middle. Need to hide for a minute and get unspotted. Right, so the 1948 is pushed up a little bit more. Maybe I can get a couple more shots into him.
We hit them hard.
Yep, maybe just needs one more. And there we go, the E75 finishes him off. So it's time to do the roundy on the M103.
Penetration.
But to be fair to this guy, yeah, he did put up a pretty good fight. See, I dirked that a bit there. He did exactly what he needed to do. He stopped me from getting around the side of him. And that was my fault for letting him.
Right through their armor.
And he hits me again. There goes my driver. I need the driver, otherwise I'm never going to get around this guy. So trying to get round's not working, so I go for the face hug. But he just pokes his gun in front of mine just as I fire.
Enemy destroyed.
And managed to finish him off. But I've lost probably well over 2/3 of my health there. So, pretty slow start to this game for me. We're starting to lose on numbers. Going to push into their base now, try and find their artillery. They have got the artillery advantage as well at the minute. Because hardly any of our team pushed out, our artillery is dead. There's absolutely no making bones about it. Our artillery is dead because certain people on our team camp the back of the map. Right, so here we go. A low health E75. It's definitely a one shot. I don't risk HE because he may. For you hit an E75 with HE, there's a very good chance of doing 0 damage. So I load up a heat shell. There he is. Can I kill him? I need to kill him. I can't cross this gap. He's dead. Ooh, just crits his track. Pick up the blind kill. That is nice. Right, now switch to high explosive, and I'm going for their artillery. Gotta get me something out of this game. That was what I was thinking. We're gonna lose. Need another kill. Where is he? He's not in the normal spot. He's not over here either. I know their cloaking devices are good, but they can't be that good. No, it's not there. There he is. Right, so I've got a high explosive round, and I'm literally going to smash his back doors in. Right, so I auto aim that one and it doesn't pen. But you can see where it hit. So I aim completely square, and that one doesn't pen either. Yeah, this is why I don't trust high explosive rounds for artilleries. I know that's a British artillery, and everything British is awesome. But still, it took me an extra round to kill that guy. I would have had to have hit him twice with AP, and I ended up firing 2 HE rounds and had to hit him a 3rd time with AP anyway. Right, so their artillery advantage is gone. You can see from the health on their tanks, they have quite some healthy tanks left. So now they have literally surrounded our campers. It's bad for them, but it's good for me because these guys are probably so, what's the word? So intent on just killing them, but I'm behind them. There's not a lot they can do about it now. I've got the rate of fire. This T-32 is going to be dead. It only took 2 shots to kill him. Fire's 3. He's going behind a building. I'm going to wait him out. I'm that confident I'm not going to get shot. I'll just sit here. Hit him blind, waiting for him to get spotted.
Ready to fire on target.
Spot again.
They've spotted us.
Tiger 2 wants some, so I'm going to give him some in a minute. Just going to see if I can finish off one of these dudes before I tussle with that tiger.
Focus attention here. Ready to fire. Enemies got us in their sights.
Right, so here we go. Tiger 2, he's got about 3/4 health.
Fire on target.
Get one in. Do the roundy again. I could have ideally bounce a shot, that was bad. But I'm going to beat his gun traverse. I could have ideally just stayed behind him there. Probably would have been the best idea. And now I decide to do that.
Enemies looking right at us.
Right, so here we go. He is doomed now. I don't think he can get gun depression on my hatches, but I'm worried about it a little bit, so I just keep moving. And he just needs one more.
Enemy destroyed.
And there we go. Pull a win out of thin air, basically.
Mission accomplished.
That could have very easily been a really bad loss there, but I kept my cool. Did lose a lot of hit points against that M103, but look at that experience. This is why I was playing so hard in the Object 430 version 2 to do the Valor 3 op with the, I think that's a times, was it Valor 2 or 3? I think this was times 3, this one. So there we go, decent amount of base experience, nearly 5k damage again and quite a few kills, but at the end of that game, like I said, the enemy's team got overconfident, they went in for the kill, and I managed to get up behind them and had a lot of free shots, and then we absolutely owned that target too. And that is why I love the Object 430 version 2. It's, in some situations, a lot of the other tier 9 mediums would be way better, but for just outplaying individual tanks, it's just unparalleled basically. The turret armour, the low profile, and the rate of fire on the gun just makes it an absolutely wicked bit of kit. Well, there we go guys, hope you enjoyed these 2 replays. I will see you back tomorrow with some more. See you later.